Hey, everybody. So today's our day 6. I was gonna wait till day 7 to do this because A, it's like almost 1 in the morning, and B, I'm in my pajamas with no makeup on, and Ray's in his little boxers. There's Ray's butt. But I feel really good right now, and I feel like we should check in now. So it's been a freaking shit show of a week, no pun intended. But I just wanted to kind of like say a few things that happened this week with the juice feast. So the first things that we learned were that watermelons are the way to go. It's about 90 minutes a day to make the juice for the next day. We've been doing it at night. Juice all the most watery things first, blah, blah, blah. I'll get to the actual juicing tips later. Physically, I have actually been feeling like shit. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I felt like a superhero, and it was amazing. Friday, what's today? Saturday. I've lost track of days. That also happened. Yesterday and today I felt really shitty, but I had like some other things that were very stressful happen, so I feel like that kind of contributed to my energy. My weight, I started at 130. I got as low as 125 on Wednesday, and now I'm back up to 127.2. Ray's weight.
I started out 235 and I got all the way down to 224. And I stepped on the scale this evening and went back up to 228, but I just recently stepped on the scale and I'm back down to the 224.6. So I think I was just holding a little bit of water.
You lost like 4 pounds in the last hour?
Yeah, I mean, I just stepped on it right before we came and lay down on the bed.
Whoa, I mean, he was sweating a lot just now. But anyway, I think the reason why our weight fluctuated the way it did, like went down and then started to go up, here's my theory, and maybe Kat can confirm it, or I'll find it in a video and it can be confirmed. People, we are really backed up, like really, really, like people in general. And I think what happened was we started this juice feast and we started going potty. And I'm not saying that it was like noteworthy amounts every day, but the nutrients were kind of like flowing through the body. And I think that was a lot of waste that we lost. That's when our weight dipped the most. And I believe our weight has gone back up a little bit because now that mucoid plaque and that intestines themselves are actually starting to hydrate. So I'm really praying and hoping that we start to like shed a little bit of that stuff. But I know it takes time. Some people, gosh, I watched a guy's video that Kat sent me the other day. He was on day 100 and he released mucoid plaque, I think on day 30 something, on day 50 something, and again on like the day 99. So we're really just taking it day by day. But we just had this moment where we had a burst of energy and we were feeling inspired, and I would rather check in when I feel like this and not all like doom and gloom, like I'm tired from juicing stuff, blah, blah, blah.
There are some rough points during the day. You're like, oh my God, I just want to eat.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, there are moments when I'm like cutting up fruit and like handing it to Ray and he's like shoving it in the juicer and we're just like, why the fuck are we doing this? But then, we'll take a shower and come out and we like look shredded already and we're like, oh yeah. But it's really not about that, people. It's really not. Like the way you look is just going to be a result of actually healing, because if you're eating a species specific diet and eating what you're supposed to be, you look fucking good. Like, why would you store extra body fat if you're eating exactly how humans are meant to? Another couple of cool little things I've noticed in the past few days, though. My intuition has heightened a lot. Like all of my senses, which were already too sensitive, are way more sensitive. And I notice I can sing again. No, I'm not going to sing for you, anybody. It's not going to happen. But I just sing for fun when I'm by myself. And I noticed the other day I was just singing to something and I could like hit notes again that I haven't been able to in years. since I was working for my chiro and getting adjusted like crazy. So that was like really cool. Just a neat little discovery.
I don't have any more of the inflammation in my sinuses. I don't wake up with my nose clogged anymore. Or
Oh yeah, Ray was using this nasal spray
right,
because your
yeah.
sinuses were really
Inflamed. All of my nasal cavity was all inflamed and irritated, and now I don't have any of that going on.
That's amazing because
So I wonder if I'm still snoring. I don't know.
oh my god. I wrote
It's
it.
a mystery
I
right now.
wrote it in my manifestation notebook. Please, like, help Ray in some way to not snore anymore because I sleep upstairs in a little twin bed and Ray's down here by himself in our massive bed because he snores. And also, I hate the smell of that nasal spray. Like when I kiss Ray goodnight, it has this weird floral smell, and oh.
Yeah, it's weird.
But I did notice that too. At night, my nose would start dripping out of nowhere, and that has stopped all week. I haven't had it at all until yesterday when I had a really stressful day, and I did cry at some point yesterday, which I do know that could have been it could have been an emotional release, you know, just from the detox also. But yeah, so that kind of sums stuff up. We're having a good moment. There are lots of little good things happening. We are learning a lot. Like, where's that book? Let me get it. We're reading right now The Mucusless Diet Healing System by Professor Arnold Ehret. And this was recommended by John Rose, right? In that video, was it
Yes,
John Rose?
correct.
This is a really good book. It's a really small book. And this book demonstrates the fact that all disease is caused by some form of constipation in the body.
Correct.
And before you just like envision somebody on the toilet crying, the body stores waste in many different ways. There's a lymphatic system, there's your intestines.
From the time your childhood, you start developing toxins and you start storing waste and what is it, dehydrated feces and all that stuff inside the body. It just stores it over time. So as that builds up, that starts clogging off your organs, your blood flow, your oxygen flow, then which creates what they call diseases. But it's really constipation of the body.
And what's really neat, which Ray just pointed out, that the doctors diagnosing they're putting all these little diseases into little folders with names on them.
Mm-hmm.
Doctors are doing that, or you know, the medical model does that. Don't even get me started on the medical model, but literally they're just creating all these fancy names for different types of constipation.
And that's just the symptoms. Instead of treating the problem, they treat the symptoms, not the problem.
Because medical doctors in the U.S. don't even take an hour of nutrition courses. Isn't that crazy? But that's where it all comes from, people. So, like, literally whatever disease you might be dealing with, or you know somebody else dealing with it, I'm going to get this book. So, but this is now almost a 9-minute video, and I meant for it to be like 2 minutes, but we're into it. So that's our day 6 update, and I don't know when we'll update again.
In a few more days.
In a few more days.
When I get down to 220 pounds, that's 4 pounds. So hopefully in a couple days.
So like tomorrow afternoon.
Maybe. Or tomorrow morning.
He'll come flying out of the bathroom. I gotta weigh myself.
My goal was Christmas time is supposed to be 220. But now I'm 224, so
And
we're ahead of the game.
You've been stuck where you're at with your weight for like a year now, and we've done everything.
Oh, yeah. I've been stuck in the 240, 235 range for about a good 5 months.
He did.
With a lot of bloat and a lot of inflammation.
I mean, he did keto. He did, if it fits in your macros, he reverse dieted for a good 6 months, which, you know, doing that was smart to heal your metabolism, but what was your body actually absorbing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I just got to eat a lot of rice.
Yeah, which is extremely mucus forming.
It is. It's so yummy.
It's yummy. All the things that kill you are yummy. I might delete that out of this video, but I might not, because we're normal people. You know, we put on our pants one leg at a time. We like rice, even though it's bad for us. We both poop like everybody.
Right. And we both like sushi.
But if you don't poop, maybe you need to learn this shit.
Yeah,
anyway,
you're constipated.
we're rambling now. Good night. Capping it off.